It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing much, man. I'm just looking at Miss Cook. You know, she done came on the stage, got drafted. And that bad dress, boy. Woo, I hear you, girl. Do your thing. South Carolina all the way. Yes. But anyway, man, what's going on, man? Back in the saddle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was Easter and everything for you, brother?
Shoot, everything was smooth. Everything was great. You know, of course, you and the cuz came through. Everything was cool, man. I loved it. That was yours.
Yeah, I can't complain much. Woo! Feel like I'm still on the plane, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. Hey, boy, that travel day is something else, man. But other than that, man, you know, it's all good. I can't complain, man. I see you was putting in work last week, taking care of business, you know what I'm saying? And
giving them what they need. I try to do what they do.
Yeah, giving them what they need, you know what I'm saying? Giving them some of that. So, yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Want to definitely three things real quick. Happy belated birthday to Daniel, you know what I'm saying, from the show.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know what I'm saying, his birthday, you know what I'm saying, was on the 7th. Cassandra Hayes, happy birthday. Belated birthday was yesterday.
Yep.
Also, you know, we really would be missing the boat, man. The community is hurting. We had a mass shooting today. At a bank, and I also had another shooting at a college outside. So, hey, man, please keep these victims, families, and everything in your prayers. You know, it's just senseless. Everything is, you know, when you think, you know what I'm saying, people like, hey, you know, it's gonna, you know, hit you, it come close to you as far as all this kind of stuff. This ain't the first time, you know what I'm saying? We done had several in the Louisville, you know, you know, the Kroger's, the guy was in there shooting and things like that. I mean, we done had several things, act of violence, and it's kind of sad that it's becoming so repetitive that I don't care who you are, where you from, stuff is happening. No matter what. I don't care what neighborhood, I don't care what state. I mean, it happened and it's sad. It's the same old stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got the families in the prayers and praying for everybody who's being affected by that. And thank goodness that the cops was able to come with the quickness and kind of prevent any more. You know, actually knew somebody who was in there and survived it. So, you know, God bless, you know, it's senseless like always, man.
Yeah, always. Prayers to the families.
Right. We got tonight we're going to rock and roll. We got a really special show tonight because we had a lot of stuff that happened last week. But also, you know, we're going to go ahead and drop our all 502 girls basketball teams. So that's going to be good. We're doing that throughout the show. Y'all know how we do right now. So throughout the show, we're going to go ahead and reveal those teams. And also, so you'll know, tomorrow we'll have the 502 boys team. Wednesday, we plan on dropping the state team. Now, what's different between the 502 and the state? Well, the 502 is all Louisville.
Facts.
The state is going to include some Louisville. I mean, you know, without a doubt. So, you know, showing love. And then on Thursday, we'll wrap it up with the Kentucky boys team. So we rocking and rolling like we do. We got a special guest going to join us today.
Yeah.
We're looking forward for that. He's gonna bring nothing but heat. You know that. And we got a serious conversation because some things had happened. Let me see what had happened was.
Right.
Yeah. So it's always, and you know what? It took me everything not to make a short when that dropped.
Hey, let me tell you something. When that dropped, I promise you, I got on YouTube, right? And I sat on there for 10 minutes waiting for you. I said, bruh's back. I said, I don't care. I understand he's on vacation. Bruh's going to get out of character and say, I got to go to work real quick. Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah, I was coming. I was going to do it, man, because I think it dropped Saturday. So I was definitely, because, that was travel day. So that's what made it kind of difficult. If I was still on the boat or, you know what I'm saying, things like that, I would have definitely, without a doubt, would have got in that. So
no.
But this is gonna be good. Like I said, we got Brother Bump who's gonna join us, and we'll definitely hit that. So let's go ahead and get into. You guys know where to find us. If you don't, you will. You should. Here it is, Mark and Will Show. Talking about Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram, YouTube, which we're on right now. Hit that like. Hit that. Ring the bell. Do everything. Subscribe. You know how we do. And also, Mark and Will Gaming, Twitch, the website, markandwillshow.com. We got the groups. We got several groups going on. We got the Mark and Will Gaming group. Yep. Go ahead and follow that. That's a must. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead to Mark and Will Show Facebook group page. We haven't had polls this week or next week. We will have them next week. So previous week we had. Yes. So in 2 weeks we haven't, but we're going to have it next week. So don't worry about it. We ain't forgot about your baseball. We got you softball, baseball. Just relax. Just relax a little bit. So we'll definitely get that rocking and rolling for you. And also, if you didn't know, you're slipping. We officially got over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to one of you guys who have made that possible. Big time. Right before our we hit 3-year mark in August. So we want to thank you guys really from, the subscribers, the guests that has been part of the show, who is the family to the show.
Absolutely.
Thank everybody who's been on the show, rocking and rolling with us, from our families to our friends to whoever, for coaches, players. Really appreciate you guys, and we couldn't have done it without you guys, big time. So thank you. Thanks for everybody who's done. Really, it's the Mark and Will Show movement. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? 502, doing things that other people don't do. You know what I'm saying? Taking the time to recognize student athletes, coaches, administrators, things like that. So we really appreciate you guys for really being in our corner. And we hit 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But it don't stop. We need more than 1,000.
Absolutely,
we need to keep on growing. Right. We need to keep growing. And we need you guys to help that without a doubt. So, continue. Tell a friend. Let's do this,
Please.
When we talk about. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? All that good stuff. So, yeah, make sure you do that, guys. We really appreciate you guys without a doubt. 1,000.
Yes.
In a bag. All right. Don't forget FNC. Definitely, let's see. FNC, don't forget, we're definitely going to go ahead and get something scheduled because, like I said, there's too much stuff that's been popping off. As a must, we have to go ahead and take care of business on that one. And we will get that scheduled with the people so we can go ahead and bring you, because, like I said, the tragedy that happened today and all other kind of stuff. So we have not forgot. We will go ahead and cover that like I always do. Gaming. What's going on with gaming, Mark?
The Marcus just got off of NBA 2K.
Okay.
I believe he said he great play something else, drop something else on YouTube for us too. So he's in there working and rocking now. Like I told y'all, man, it's on the cracking, man. This game is great. Take off. He came over and said, "Dad, I'm gonna get on. Don't worry about it." I said, "Well, work. You work, we work. Come on, man. Let's do it." So don't get. I'll probably get off tonight after I watch my wrestling. Jump on something, do a little something on Twitch tonight. So y'all tune in to that. If y'all don't tune in tonight, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because it's going to be up.
Right. What are you watching on wrestling? What show's coming on tonight?
Monday Night Raw tonight is coming on. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna go ahead and handle business, dive into that. So y'all probably will be seeing some shorts tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Tune
Y'all
into
know how
that.
we do. Definitely. We will definitely be covering that more, adding that to the mix. Mark is doing shorts. We'll also, probably bring some segments and things like that with big events,
Yeah.
and also MMA, and boxing and all that. It's
Yes,
picking up and,
yeah.
and rock and roll. We're definitely going to be talking about that. Let you guys know so we can go ahead and share the knowledge and gain some knowledge and all that
Absolutely.
good stuff. Well, while we waiting on the guests, I think we go ahead and drop our first all
Yes, sir.
502. Right?
Who
We'll
we
do
got?
that. We'll do that. And you know how we do it in fashion. Come on, let's get it. Woo
Yes,
wee.
sir.
In
Love the
fashion.
background.
Well, the fashion's gonna be this. We ain't starting with the first team. We're gonna start with the third team.
Ooh.
We do that. We do that, Mark. We'll do that, right? All right.
Yes, sir.
Third team, all 502 girls basketball team, third team, Leah Stinson Valley. She averaged 21.2 points, 4.1 rebounds,
Mm.
constantly doing her thing for Valley. Doing it. I mean, constantly. Always on our polls. So congratulations, Leah, for making the third team.
Absolutely.
Next up, all 502 girls basketball team, third team, Amy Thompson, 13.9 points, 5.9 rebounds. Played for Whitfield Academy. She's actually been on the show. We had an interview with her. She rocked and rolled. Had a great year. Congratulations, Amy, for taking care of business, like always.
Absolutely.
Another one. Third team, Micaiah
Yes,
West from
yes.
Mel High. Averaged 9.9 points, 5.9 rebounds. Could do it all. Jack of all trades. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Had a great interview with us. Congratulations, Micaiah West, third team. Booyah. Ballard in the house. Samari Taylor, third team. 13.7 points, 11.7 rebounds. Double. We love double doubles. Congratulations. Always was putting in that work. There you go. Third team.
Right.
Last but not least on the third team, as we wrap up third team, Savannah Salver, Holy Cross. She averaged 12.8 points, 9.5 rebounds. You can round it up. That's 10. We're going to get you close to a double-double, but you did your
Right.
thing, Holy Cross. Hey, that right there is our third team, all-team Mark and Will show. So you saw that, so we went ahead and do that.
Yes,
We will
sir.
bring you the second team shortly. But you know how we do. You're not getting it right away. You got to go ahead and take care of business like always. And it is what it is. I do want to say that, this is exclusive Mark and Will show teams that we put together. We want to recognize people. And there's going to be some people who that, you're not going to agree with it. That's okay. This is the Mark and Will show. We can't name everybody because we're not
Right.
in participation. We ain't about that. Just handing out awards. But we feel that basically these young ladies today deserve all 502 team, and they put in work. So congratulations. We're a little bit late, but I like it because we're the last one who's doing the team, so people get to see that. Also, those pictures that you see, they will be dropping on our sites, on our social media, probably tomorrow. Depends. We want you to watch this video first, so we'll do it that way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We take care of business
Yes.
that way. But congratulations to our third team. Big time. We really appreciate you. If we get Brother Bump to come on and join us. I see him comment, so I know he's watching. So, we get him to join so we
Yeah.
can go ahead and tackle this big fish that we need to
Ooh,
tackle.
Jesus. I
Yes.
can't wait to listen to this. I
Yes,
can't
yes.
wait.
Right.
I've been waiting 3 days for this.
He said three.
I swear. I've been at work like I can't wait.
Yeah, you ain't got to wait no
It's
longer.
here.
We got Brother
It
Bump
is here.
on her. Let me see. Let's go and switch this one. Let's get Bump in her so we can go
Yes,
ahead and
sir.
roll. Let me take him. Let's get the rocking and rolling.
What's
Let's
good?
see. What's up, brother Bump? How you doing?
Bob, what's going on?
Good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Y'all
hear
doing
you.
all right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes sir, yes sir. We want to bring Bump on this so we can have a nice and actually, how we gonna do? We're gonna talk about the Hailey Van Lith part first, and then we'll dance a little bit with the men, and then we'll let Bump go back and do what he do and all that kind of
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
But Bump, this dropped Saturday. I think it dropped Saturday morning. Hailey Van Lith enters the transfer portal. Shocked
Right.
the world. Didn't just shock Louisville, shocked the world.
Yeah.
We got a young lady who's been the star, the face of the program for a couple of years now. You know what I'm saying? Been putting up great numbers the past 2 years as far as in the when it really counts in the tournament. A bucket getter, was featured. Jeff Walls let her go ahead and pretty much play the whole game. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
Right.
Then he figured out he had to give a little break. But you had a coach that basically featured this star player. Period.
She was definitely the face of the program. No
Face
doubt.
of the program, right? Did that. How shocking were you when you saw this on social media or however you found it? Found out
I was
about it.
coming in from running some errands Saturday, and my father called me. He said, "Man, it's crazy about Hailey Van Lith." And my heart started racing. I'm thinking something happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Man, she's in the transfer portal." I thought he was messing with me. I said, "What?" He said, "She's in the transfer portal." I said, "For what?" And so I went out on social media like everybody else did and seen that it was actually true that she was in the transfer portal. And it shocked me, man. I mean, when I say that's something I wasn't ready for, man, I wasn't ready for that one because it's just like I couldn't understand why. And I mean, there's still a lot of questions why. I think we'll get answered in the next couple of days because I could see if you played 4 years and you was going to do another fifth year COVID year, but for you to be the face of the program, and which I understand the NIL and things are different from with Angel McCoughtry or Shoney or even Dana Evans when they was playing here, to where you didn't become the face of a program and leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Caitlin,
Yeah.
girl for Iowa.
Clark.
That's like right now, if she just jumped up and hit the portal on Iowa, it would be hard to understand why, because you actually the face of that program.
Right.
So it was a complete shocker for me, man. I'm still in disbelief and wondering the what's and the whys about the whole situation.
Right. Bump Bump and I actually talked while I was in the airport about this whole situation. Getting things off our chest, pretty much, because
Stuff we're not gonna say on here.
We ain't gonna say on her. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. To the close to the chest. But we'll say this. Definitely was shocked about the whole situation. She's already getting money in NIL. Only way I can see you leaving, and I told Bump, it's only two ways that it can be. It has to be basically, I want to be close to home, right? But you've been the face, you've been a star for 3 years. I don't see how one more year could have hurt you. That's number one. Number two, unless you're going to like UConn or somebody, you know what I'm saying, South Carolina, some big, like Louisville's an elite. Louisville's an elite program. It's, you know what I'm saying, like an elite program that he brought her in. He brought another running mate to help her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be the point guard. You the off guard. The two guard, do what you got to do. So it's like, what is the motive? Because no matter what, it's not Jeff. It can't be Jeff. You don't had Jeff for 3 years, and we know Jeff is hard, but Jeff is a winner. So without a doubt, you got the face of the stuff. But what gets me is that your legacy.
Yeah,
it's tarnished. It's tarnished.
It's right. Yeah. And this is the thing, you can't say that you're going somewhere else chasing the championship because your freshman year you was in the Final Four,
right?
And the past 2 years you've been in the Elite Eight. So you right there at the cusp, and by your senior year, you would feel like you would take take a chance of putting us over the hump. This is actually your team now.
Right.
Which has been your team this past year. Years past you had Dana Evans and the other ones that you kind of played off of, but this year and next year, in essence, is your team. So I didn't understand that, like you said, I don't know if it's about money or if somebody got in the area when they was on the West Coast trip closer to home saying, come out here and we can do this, that, and the third, because they making a lot more money now with the NIL than some of these WNBA players are.
Right. Big time.
Yeah, you're going to read from LSU. She said it. She said, why would she be considering going pro when she's making more right now at LSU than the top elite players of the WNBA?
Right.
And I believe she said she had like 17 NIL deals.
Right.
So she's making more now in college than she would in pros. And I believe Hailey's like 7th far as NIL in the women. She's 7th.
Right. Well, so
she got, and she has a contract with Adidas and a lot of other ones. So I don't believe money's an issue. I believe that, I don't know. I think we'll see within the weekend, and it all comes down to where she goes at.
Well,
but you hear a lot on the internet
crazy
and on Twitter about McCalkey. Is that her name for LSU's coach?
Kim McCalkey.
Right, McCalkey. How she was, it came down between her when she was at Baylor and us at Louisville. She ended up picking Louisville.
Right.
So if she goes down to LSU, you've been tampered with.
Well, you know what, and the thing about it is that if you go down, that's a lateral move. That's not. I mean, granted, yes, they got their first championship, and that's because the cards fell in their favor. If South Carolina was playing LSU, South Carolina was going to smash them. I mean, period. I mean, I don't care. You can debate that. They were going to lose to LSU. I'm sorry. And that's how it is. You play it out. My whole thing is, if you want to go out, be home, and everybody just speculating, go ahead, go to Stanford. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that.
Well, that's my thing. If she ends up in California somewhere at Stanford, USC, UCLA, it was all about the money. Now, if you end up somewhere like LSU, which I don't see her going to, an ACC school to play or somewhere like South Carolina or UConn, then it's about you chasing championships.
Right.
But like you just said a minute ago, you really hurt your legacy here because the fans here are going to see you completely different.
Oh, yeah.
They'll appreciate the years you gave, but for mine, Mikasa Robson is a legacy player to me over Hailey right now. Dana Evans is a legacy player over Sony.
Yeah.
Angel. All those girls are legacy because they stayed 4 years.
Yeah. They didn't tarnish their legacy.
4 years and then say your 5th year, hey, I want to try something different or try another coach or another system. So be it. But
you know what? The crazy thing is that stars don't do this.
They don't.
They don't do this. And somebody can say, well, Angel Reese was not a star at Maryland. She was a heck of a player. She had a pedigree. Everybody knew she was going to be a star. You know what I'm saying? Then she came to LSU and became a star. I don't care. It probably made no difference where Angel Reese went at. She was going to be a star, right? And so, that kind of stuff. So my thing is, this is what makes it alarming that no star, a face of the program, has done it. She's actually the first player who's done this.
Yeah.
Like a pure preseason number 1 first round. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be a first round pick, all this kind of stuff. And then, okay, all right, Jeff has lost a lot of players, lost a lot of freshmen. I'm intrigued because I know one thing, he's a heck of a coach. I don't care what he brings in. Right. I know they're going to be coached up, right? So to me, that's intriguing. Right. Supposedly he's got the California transfer. He's got another 6'4" post player that's coming in. He's supposed to announce that today, but because what happened with the shooting, we don't know if that's going to happen today. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But he's already got somebody who signed this, another, like I said, 6'4". So he's got a lot of slots that he can play with, and he can take players and my thing is, and I hate it for Jeff, I hate it for the program because someone's going to get somebody in Hailey, not because she's a star, but she's well coached.
Yeah.
Right.
Well coached. She, yes, ready, man. And we're gonna see. And also, real quick, before we get off her, I want to say she has put out there that do not talk to her. So she's already got her team. She already know. She already knew. Yeah, she knew that.
So it wasn't no. I'm going to see who comes looking for me. She had an idea in her mind before she left, which is her choice. I'm not hating on the young lady.
Right.
But it seems like that she's been having some backdoor conversations because you don't make a decision 2 weeks outside of the season.
Right. That quick.
So
that
she's
was
been talking
quick.
to somebody, or somebody's been in her ear, or maybe her dad's ear.
Right.
And
right.
We'll have to see this weekend because I think she's supposed to announce, I believe, this Saturday where she's headed to.
Okay. I really, you know what the thing about it is, as somebody who covers the sports and stuff like that, of course I want to know. But as a Louisville fan, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey,
on to the next.
Yeah, we keep it moving. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. It is what it is.
Somebody tweeted out today that Louisville was good after Angel McCautry left. We was good after Shoney left.
Right.
We was good after Dana. We'll still be good once
Asia, Mikasa,
absolutely.
Hines Island, all them. Yeah. So I mean, it don't like, for instance, for people who are like down on him, which is ridiculous because his track record speaks for itself. People fail to realize Maryland lost 8 to 9 players last year, transferring out. They only had like 3 or 4 players.
Right.
Brenda Freeze got them together. It's not Freeze no more.
One of them.
Yeah, a star player, and still took them to the Elite 8. So it's coaching.
I'm watching them. They used to have a couple of girls. I'm watching the WNBA draft. I think they had 2 players selected from this year's team.
Yeah, so
so far.
It can happen. It can happen. Without a doubt, it is what it is. It'll move things. Real quick before we get you off here, want to talk about the men's program. Of course, we know they had a hot start beginning of the portal when the season over. Now it's done cool off. We're seeing guards after guards after guards come off the table. We talking about the Western Kentucky guard. He just committed to Xavier today. You have all these, Caleb Love, all these, everybody's in the portal. Every Louisville fan wants. We know that. But the problem is this. We're not seeing enough movement with the guards. We don't want to be stuck how it was last year. Are you concerned with this as far as this guard play stuff again? Because we only got what? We got Mike James, Sky Clark, or whatever the name, Sky, and I can't even think. Trent Flowers, who's a 6'9" guard, basically, but he can play many things.
Right.
Are you concerned with what you're seeing right now?
No, I knew it was going to slow down eventually because we started off, like you said, so hot. And right now he's over in Africa, and I've been kind of looking at some of these kids over there, and I follow a couple of them on Twitter and Instagram, pretty much like the African NBA sites and whatnot. And you got some good kids over there that's real hungry to play. So I don't know if they're ready. If they're either going to adjust to the American game, but the kids are good. So I know he's over there right now. So I got faith in KP. That's why I didn't get discouraged this past year when a lot of people was upset because I knew that he was behind the 8 ball playing with the NCAA and whatnot that kept us from really getting kids.
Right.
Like I tell people, I wasn't a fan of Chris Mack, but he didn't stop becoming a good coach once he got here.
Right.
He just was behind the 8 ball and couldn't recruit.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenny Payne was stuck with that this past year on kids that we pretty much had to scrape from the bottom of the barrel that was left over that even wanted to deal with us, not knowing that they was even going to get to play in the NCAA.
Right.
So I got faith in KP. And he knows that it's a cry out there for him to do good this year because he has a lot of naysayers that's going to base everything off the first year that he was here.
Right. I'm going to say this.
So I got faith in him that he's going to bring some quality kids in here as far as guards.
I'm going to say this. If he doesn't bring 2 more guards in, it's going to be the same season. I hate to say that.
He got to bring them in.
I mean, they'll win more than 4 games, but you got to bring it. You have to have at least 5 guards. At least 5 guards.
And I think a lot of it that was holding them up in the beginning was players not knowing if Ellis was coming back. A lot of guys, why are they going to come here? He's going to get the majority of the minutes. And so they was hesitant on committing to Louisville from playing behind him. So now that he's gone, They announced that he's either going to hit the transfer portal or he's going to go protest the waters. I think it's going to open up a lot of things for Kenny Payne as far as guards are concerned. Right?
The problem is the guards are going off the table. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't need any more Millers running around. You know what I'm saying? You know,
No.
You need real guards, and they don't have to be the big names. You don't have to be.
You said he signed with Xavier.
Yeah, he committed to Xavier today. So I mean that's the kind of stuff like you need to get that, you know, because like you said, hey, we all want Churchill as far as over in Africa, but you need to bring 2 or 3 guards or get some guards here because this is getting it's getting kind of crunch time, you know. And the thing about it is we know he wants big guards and all that kind of stuff. And to come to find out what LL come to find out is that he talked to him and told him if he comes back, he won't have the same role. And that really got L like, oh, okay, well, I need to try. And I'm glad. Yeah. I am so glad. Like that. I wish that was leaked out right after the season. You know, like, hey, dude ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? And if he does come back, he's not got the ball in his hand 24/7, killing the offense. You know, and then you just hear all these people saying, oh, LL. Man, come on, bro. For real. Yes, you was able to do all that stuff because the team.
He didn't make first, second, or third team.
Right.
ACC because he was on a terrible team that he was allowed to do that. Any other team, you making 6 or 7 turnovers in the half and playing no defense.
No defense.
Coming out the game, but we couldn't afford to take them out.
No defense at all. So, you know.
At all.
And I'm a firm believer, man. You just got to wipe the slate clean, get rid of all that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll monitor that, and we'll see what's going on with that. And hopefully KP can bring Churchill, have him come home to Louisville, and then he needs to go ahead and do all the stuff as far as the guard play because that's what you need. You need some guard play so people can knock down
you gotta get
shots.
The guards in here. Because, I mean, if you look at the tournament, every team that went deep had good guard play.
Right.
For the past 5 or 6 years, every team that's won it has good guard play.
True. That's true. But we're gonna let you ride on that, man. We're gonna let you ride on that. Thank you for joining us, brother. We definitely had to get you on, man.
Right, brother, I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
Appreciate you, Bump.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard Bump. You know, it is what it is. Hopefully, it can go ahead and get better. We know that. So, let's get on to, before we get into some other, let's go on to do the second team. All 502 girls basketball.
Yes, sir.
Let's get that rocking and rolling real quick. So, second team, Mark and Will show. Let's see. Here we go. Let me get that right. All right. All 502 girls basketball team. This is the second team edition. Sydney Tolbert averaged 11 points, 2.8 rebounds. I really wish that Kentucky Association would go ahead and have a category for assists because we know she was setting up her teammates. She played on a very talented team. Congratulations, Sydney. Next up, saw her in action. Ellie Head, second team. She averaged, let me see this. I think it's 19.2 points, 4.2 rebounds. Did her thing. Scored over 3,000 points. Heck of a player. Congratulations. Second team, Ailey. Yes.
Absolutely.
Next up, Mariah Knight from Cal. Averaged 15.1 points, 9.4 rebounds. You know, I love it when I see, like, double-doubles. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking care of business, basically. 9.4 rebounds. That's a lot. Go do your work. Congratulations, Mariah. See. We know this one very well.
Yes, sir.
It's Jaya Bolin. Hey, congratulations. She had 16.6 points, 8.2 rebounds, and really, you know, had an interview with her. You know, she's only getting better, scratching the surface. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Coach Black got her rocking and rolling. Gonna have the Panthers back rocking and rolling. Congratulations, Miss Bolin. Last but not least, on that second team. Oh, yeah. Faith Mosley.
Yes, sir.
Yes, middle schooler made it. Yes, 17.4 points, 3.1 rebounds, played about 18 or 19 games, took the city by storm. Faith Mosley, second team. Congratulations, without a doubt.
Good.
Yes, she is. All right, Mark, let's get into the NBA, man. What you got on the last day?
All right. I'm gonna hit you with some NBA. I'm not gonna really dive into Sunday like that, only because a lot of them games really didn't mean nothing
Right.
at all. So I'm gonna hit y'all with the play-in games. It's gonna start tomorrow at 7:30. In the first set of the play-in games, you got Atlanta and the Heat is the first game on TNT.
Right.
Then at 10 o'clock is the Timberwolves and LA Lakers.
Woo. Woo.
I'm gonna tell you this: between the Heat and Atlanta, it should be a good one, right?
Right.
It should be a good one, but Miami's supposed to win this game.
Right.
They supposed to win this game. They should win the game, but you never know with Trey. Trey might come out and drop 15,000 3-pointers. You know how he is. You
Right.
never know with little dude.
Right.
But I feel like the Heat should be able to win this game.
They should. They should. You're at home. You got to protect home. You got a lot of veterans. You need to go ahead and take care of business on that one.
Yeah.
They and you heard Jimmy, mad because people don't believe in him. But why should they believe in you? You're in the play-in game. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick up steam, man. So ain't no need about that. Before we hit the next one, we'll preview that one. But I don't want to go ahead and jump in front of that one because I got some stuff we need to talk about that lead into that game.
Okay.
That's really going to affect that game pretty much. Right off the bat. Yesterday in the Timberwolves game, we had a nice little incident that happened. And actually, let me see here. I'm trying to get it. They actually played the Pelicans. They actually won 113 to 108. But Mr. Gobert decided he wanted to throw a punch to a teammate who his teammate got on him. Told him he need to go ahead and block some shots and call him the B word and all that kind of stuff like that. And I know you and I talked about this briefly yesterday when I came over, and I'm talking about they weren't going to suspend him. They end up suspending him. He's going to miss the Lakers game.
Yes, he is.
And the crazy thing is, he got into it with what's his name? Anderson, Cal Anderson.
Yeah.
That's who he got into. But the thing is, I didn't realize that they have a better winning percentage without Gobert. So, and it's a lot of games. And it's crazy because they gave up the moons and the stars for this guy.
Yes, they did.
Man, I mean, I don't. What's your thought on this, man? I mean, granted, and this will lead into the Lakers game, but this is crazy. Rudy is something else, man.
Watching this, because I watched the replay probably about 15,000 times again today, and before I get into the replay, I want to take my head off to Donovan Mitchell. I see what you was talking about, brother. You did the right thing, man. Take my head off to you. Plus, you're a Louisville guy anyway. But I felt like when they was arguing and that mix what they was doing, Cat was right there in the middle.
Right.
Cat should have jumped up as a leader of the team, you know what I'm saying, to try to separate them. So he said, let it go. Come on, y'all. Because we know what's at stake.
Hey, Cat's the leader of the team when it comes to most money. It took Prince and them. It took Prince to get up there and stop shoving and pushing,
exactly,
and all that stuff.
So that's where it's like we heard about Jordan doing stuff like that back in the day, but that was at practice.
Right.
It wasn't live on no game on national TV. You know what I'm saying? Heated up the moment at practice where it's like, hey, dog, we got to play better. We got to do this and do that. Yes, they argue on the bench during games, but you don't see nobody swinging on their own teammate.
Right.
You might have to separate them, but you swung on them.
Right.
I feel like he won't be in Timberwolves. If they lose this play-in game against the Lakers, he would not be with the Timberwolves.
I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree. I think he should. I think he should be out. I mean, dude, you had issues at Utah. I mean,
Yes.
so yeah. Come on, bro. I mean, like we know practice get heated, things happen. Draymond Green, Poole, all kinds of
Yes.
fights happen in practice. We understand that. And the
Right.
thing about it is, I don't know too many people who be aiming at chest. What was you?
What
I
you
mean,
said.
what was you doing? Like I really don't want to hit you, but I'm going to go ahead and try to hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
I'm gonna chest
in your
tag you like
chest.
you my son.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm 7'1". I really don't want to throw this
And I
punch.
missed.
Yeah, and they said that in the locker room they got into it even more. Like Kyle was like, "Come on, dude," you know what I'm saying? So right at playoff time, you guys blow up big time. And the thing about it is, even if you lose tomorrow against the Lakers, you have still another chance to go ahead and do what you got to do or something. No, they be out, won't they? If they lose, see, this is
And
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. I was so confused earlier when I saw the bracket.
Right.
I was totally confused because it was like the losers is up here, and I'm like, well, how's the losers going up here? Like, what is going on with the play in?
Yeah, they make it too difficult.
Because I know whoever wins is
Is in.
regardless. You're in.
Right. And so
Yeah,
the loser,
you're in, regardless.
the loser
But
plays.
losers, like, do they play another game?
Yeah, they play against the winner of the 9 and 10. So they get an opportunity.
That's crazy.
That is.
So they
that's
still get an opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't
To
get
me-
it. I mean, if you're gonna allow me to play one game, then you
Right.
lose, you go home.
To me, man, I'm gonna be real. They should have it set up 7 against 10, 8 against 9.
Yes,
That's it. Let's do it that
Yeah.
way. Whoever win those games is in the playoffs.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Quit
I
all
agree.
the man.
Yes,
Quit all
Yes.
the man. That's
so
silly.
this
to
is
me.
out of control. It's confusing the people.
Right. So now you got Rudy out. The Lakers are 8-point favorite at home against the Timberwolves. The good thing is that you don't expect Rudy to give you those points, but you miss his long body.
Yes,
But
the
we'll see.
defense.
And I'm gonna go with you this. I say this. How you said if they lose against the Lakers, he's gone. To me, I think if they win against the Lakers, he's gone. I think either way, he need to be
He's
gone.
gone regardless.
Yeah, I think he needs to be gone. You don't do that, man.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
I'm not going to disagree with that because, like I said, if it's practice, if we're in practice, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But with the Jordan Poole and Draymond, that video still got out. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it was in practice. It wasn't live on TV.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's privacy to where y'all can fix that. Of course, you get heated. You don't want to see teammates fight, but you don't do that on live TV. And you
At
know
all.
this you use on live TV.
True. So the Lakers gonna go ahead and steamroll them tomorrow.
I feel like the Lakers should go ahead and handle business if LeBron let his teammates get more involved in the game. I mean, if you're down, like if your team is down, okay, LeBron, I expect for you to take over. I expect for you to jack up your 3-pointers, you going down the lane, trying to get points, stuff like that. But if everything is rocking, let it just go out of smooth. You scored your 30 yesterday,
Right.
and everybody else still did what they did. You know what I'm saying? It has to be that way because why bring these cats in? D'Lo, Reeves, you know what I'm saying? The other young
Brown,
boys,
all them, yeah.
whatever. Yes, all of them. They rocking.
Yeah.
You gotta let them do what they do because they're an extra piece. You know what I'm saying? When you first got to the Lakers, you got rid of the whole team.
Right.
Please don't get rid of this one because
Well,
this
see,
is to actually get things.
And you know what? And I was thinking that I was like, win, lose, or draw, how many of these cats are still gonna be on the team next year?
Right.
And that's
Right.
like you should try everything in your power to keep this team together.
It has to stay together. You know what's so crazy? Since that trade, the Lakers have been good.
The best record.
Since the trade.
The best record in the since the trade deadline.
They was what? They was at number 10, and y'all just somehow scratched up to number 7. Probably
Right.
could have been 5 or 6, but everything didn't fall in place how you wanted it.
Right. And that's the whole thing. You know, after the trade, you're 18-9. You ran the table almost. You did what you had to do. So that right there, hey man, they better do everything in their power to go ahead and take care of business.
Man, I promise you.
The Mavs sit ahead and tank, didn't they? They jockeying for the NBA draft, so they try to get that 7'6", 7'5" dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I've never seen this. They had an opportunity to get in the playoffs, and they pretty much set people down. They set people down on purpose.
Yes, and for me, I feel bad for Jason Kidd because Jason Kidd said in the thing he was only doing what he was told to do, right? And to me, it just goes show and let you know how we was talking about last night, bro. Just with different sports owners and stuff like that, NFL, NBA, baseball, whatever, it didn't matter.
Right.
How these owners got so much control to where it's like I'm the coach. I'm the coach of the team, and like he's basically told us the other night, I did what I was told to do.
Right, forced
to do everybody because he was told to sit everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had a chance to get in the play-in, but my thing is this, and I know you can agree with me with this. Why bring Kyrie in?
Right.
Why get rid of Brunson? Why get rid of him? And you could have paid him. You could have paid him. You let him go to the Knicks, and he's doing his thing over. Why bring in Kyrie?
Well, the thing with the Brunson situation, that's a little bit different because he was a free agent. And his daddy was a coach with the Knicks. So that right there, that plays.
Different. That's different.
And he's from that area, so he was a little bit different. But I agree with you. I wouldn't have trade for Kyrie to give up the pieces that you did for Kyrie to know that he's testing the free agency market.
Yeah.
That was like you should have just said, okay, we're just gonna keep the same team, and without Brunson, he's already gone, and we'll just tank it this way. And the thing about it is, Mark Cuban, he's the one who did that.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Nobody's running anything. Nobody's doing anything in that organization without him knowing or signing off on it.
Facts. Yes.
He did that.
Yes.
He did that. Point blank, he did that. And shame on him.
And I don't get it. I don't understand it, bro. Because it's like, first off, I understand Brunson was a free agent, like you said, but I'm throwing something at him. I understand his daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I got to throw something at this young man.
You got to.
Because it's like, he was the leader at Dallas. He went over there, been a leader in New York.
Balling in New York. Balling in New York, too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's balling. You let him go?
Sick.
To break, okay. I don't get it. It started to get out of control because where are you ever going to be at next year? Not in Dallas.
Not in Dallas at all. At all. You're absolutely right. That's a wrap. He's not going to be there. And to me, if I'm the league, I'm fining. I'm going to go ahead and fine Mark Cuban because you did not want to get in the playing game. Y'all wasn't trying to make it in the playoffs. And that's ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous. Brunson, speaking of Brunson, Brunson averaged for the season 24 points, 3.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists.
Crazy.
And he came off the bench for them until when Luka got hurt. That's when he got in the starting lineup. And it's sad, man. And, it is what it is. And I'm going to hit this real quick just because we're talking about the math. Should Luka find a new home?
At first, I was like, no, right?
Right.
But now looking at the situation that he's in, yes. I feel like he should go ahead and be like, trade me.
And he coming
got
up
the leverage to say I'm going wherever I want to go.
Yeah, and actually he's coming up on his extension too. Yep. So it's like you might not even get an opportunity. It's like, dude, I'm out of here. Like, for real. And this is where I want to go at. Because anytime your owner quits on the team, and you and I talked about it before, how come they don't never get any good free agents?
Right.
That's kind of odd.
Right.
That's kind of odd.
It is. You got to be a buddy. Hey, bro, just come down here and play with God for a year or
Right.
something.
That don't make sense, man.
It could be Mark Cuban.
Could
Because who
be.
don't want to play with Luka?
Right. Right. Heck, him and Kyrie was balling. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden became he's hurt. No, he's hurt. They going back and forth.
Yep.
Who was hurt?
Sitting out. All that.
Yeah, if I'm Luka, man, I'm definitely looking at that, man. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and
Just leave.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. PG-13 to miss the start of the playoffs. Is this anything new?
It's not new. It ain't new, but the crazy thing about it is the Clippers would need him in the playoffs.
Right.
I think the Clippers would need him in the playoffs, but him missing it ain't nothing new. But God, if it ain't Leonard,
right,
it's him.
Right. They go back and forth.
They never can be on the court at the same time.
Back and forth. Back and forth. I'm
the
tired of it.
The crazy thing about it is, okay, Paul George, you're down, don't know when you're coming back. Westbrook sitting in the corner, clapping his hands, rubbing them. Oh,
right.
Shoot. Oh, I can drop 50 if I want to.
Right.
and
he's actually has done well since he's been traded.
Yes, he has done well because he got the green light to do that.
Well, yeah, he don't got the man with the ball 24/7 dictating everything.
Exactly.
So
but this could be sticky going against Phoenix Suns in the first round.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's not good for them. That's definitely not good for them, and they know it.
Ugly.
But heck,
he stays hurt though. He Paul. It's like him and Leonard. It's like they just got bad luck with injuries.
Right. Well, they playing against a team who's full of injury. KD's back, but we don't know how long KD will be back. So,
yeah.
If he gets hurt, it's over with for them.
As long as he ain't warming up.
Yeah, that's fluke out of this world. Feel sorry for him.
Right.
That's what he goes through. All right, we're going to do the last all 502 team. Go ahead and give our first team members.
First team.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's see what we got going on. First team. Let's do the first team. All right. Right off the bat, no one should be surprised. Zakiya Johnson.
You right.
Come on now. 22.5 points, 8 rebounds, does it all. Yeah, I promise you this won't be the last time you see her this week. She is phenomenal. I mean, Louisville is blessed to have talent like this in the city. Showstopper. Congratulations, Zakiya. Next up, another one. Another showstopper. Leah Macy. 25 points a game, 13.2 rebounds. Does it all for Mercy. Another top 20 talent in that class that will not be stopped. You definitely got to go watch her play. She's phenomenal. We're blessed. The city's blessed. The city is actually blessed.
Right.
Actually blessed.
Right.
Stop playing. Kayla Thompson.
Another one.
Yes. 15.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, played on a balanced attack team. She's hard to handle. She does it all. She can go to the basket, pull up short range, go right past you, do whatever. Active. I don't know if everybody saw that hustle play that she did in the All-Star game and ended up feeding it to Love Mays. I mean, she's a baller. Big time. Buffalo got a good one coming their way. Kayla, congratulations. Central in the house. Destiny Jones.
Yes, sir.
Put up phenomenal numbers, and probably most underrated. If you didn't watch Central, you probably didn't know. 20.5 points, 11.2 rebounds, double. She was doing whatever it takes. Straight up baller. Hey, congratulations, Destiny. Woo! Now, last but not least, Trinity Ralston, 7.8 points, 3.9 rebounds. I wish I could get the assist because she's Rocks and Rolls. She actually set
Yes.
Sacred Heart's assist record in the state championship tournament. She did her thing. Hey, Trinity, she was on us. Had a great interview with her. Hey, and the thing about it is, I wish she would have let us know. She's reclassifying. She'll be back for Sacred Heart.
Ooh.
So get ready. Also, Tootie's joining the team. Oh my goodness, Sacred Heart is doing things, big things. So hey, congratulations to everybody who made our team. We appreciate you. Hey, young ladies, y'all did your thing. First, second,
Absolutely.
third team.
Congratulations.
It is what it is. Before we get off her, y'all know we got to talk about this. Ravens signed OBJ 1 year, $15 million, which is he can get up with incentives and stuff. He can get up to $18 million. Woo! Are they letting everybody know? Are they letting us know that Mr. Jackson will be there pretty much?
All right, before I hit Mr. Lamar, I got 502. The Jets said, no, we're not going to match that. You can go ahead and go over there. Even though you were supposed to come today for a physical. No, we're not giving you that. And I guess Baltimore said, nah, we're going to go ahead and give it to you, man. Come on, man. Because we're trying to get Lamar back. Yes, it was cute. You was on the phone with Lamar, FaceTime and all that, but that doesn't mean he's coming back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he's coming back.
Right.
So basically, like me and you talk all the time, how players get the ring and then go elsewhere to get the bag. Is this a case where Odell Beckham knew he wasn't going to go nowhere and get the bag at 15? Because he knew nobody else was going to give him that?
Well, you know,
Baltimore, like you said, was so desperate to give it to him, to lure Lamar back in. Yeah, that's fine. So you want Lamar to sign that 1 year, 34? Are you going to sign for the long contract? That's the question. I mean, getting him is cool. Who's throwing him the ball?
The sad thing is that, like, if I'm OBJ, I'm like, who is the quarterback? Like, this is fine. You guys are willing to pay me this. No other team is going to do this. Dallas said it before. They said, hey, he wants $20 million. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to pay him $18 to $20 million. Like, that's ridiculous. This dude's been injured the past 2 years. That kind of stuff like that. And like I said, like Mark reiterated, Ravens are desperate. Want to go ahead, but still, I mean, that's good for OBJ get that 15 because he's already made a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Right. Before he got the ring, he made a ton of money with the Giants and stuff like that. So you did this, but you still don't have a quarterback he's obligated to play, but he can sit out and do whatever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Or a team can say, hey, we want him. Then what you gonna be with? Who gonna be the quarterback? Snoop? We ain't talking about Snoop Dogg, you know, so it's like...
No, we not.
No, like, I don't get this. Ravens is just hustling backwards to me. You know?
They are.
Do Lamar, take care of... And really, if you'd have went ahead and did the big franchise where he was going to get 40-something million, you've been set. Lamar would probably sign that. Like, okay, cool. All right. Now you got a disgruntled employee that doesn't... You know, and yes, he's happy, yeah, whatever... But how happy is he going to be that this man got $15 million and can get up to $18 million off of injuries? And you guys done told these other owners and stuff and got this injury bug going on that Lamar is always injured, but yet you pay somebody who ain't played in 2 years?
Exactly.
Garbage. That's garbage. That's truly garbage, man. It is what it is.
What you said.
That's garbage, man. But hey, it is what it is. They like to do that and all this kind of stuff. But we're going to leave you with another 502. Before we get out of here, we're going to leave you with another 502. I thought this was interesting. Big time. Detroit Lions wants to add Bridgewater, basically as they back up, and really want him bad. Teddy, take it off for Teddy. Go ahead, bro. Please.
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 Go get that money.
Be the
First
backup,
off,
bro.
You already good. We know you good with the money regardless. But if they want you that bad, they basically saying, oh, man, golf might even last the whole season.
Right.
Somebody come off the bench.
Every team needs a solid backup quarterback.
Especially if you used to be a starter.
Right. Who's capable? Who's capable to do things? No, you absolutely right. And why not?
Gotta get them.
Got to. So, also want to.
Nobody else wants you better go.
Right. Want to say this real quick for you guys. Well, definitely, we'll actually leave on this note. Run down real quick. WNBA is going on right now. Let's get that switch. And as far as what's going on with that, you had the first pick, first round, Aaliyah Boston for South Carolina. She's actually going to the Fever.
Indiana Fever.
Yes. And then second pick was Diamond Miller from Maryland. Third pick, and she's actually going, she's going to Minnesota. She's going to Minnesota. They kill me because not everybody knows the logos, right?
Logos.
Right, and that's what's kind of messing me up.
Right.
Third pick, you got Maddie from Villanova. She's going to Dallas. Fourth pick, you got Stephanie Soares from Iowa State. She's actually going to Washington Mystics. Yep. Fifth pick, you got Lou Lopez from UConn. She's actually going to Dallas. Dallas is racking up. She was a solid player. Sixth pick, Haley Jones from Stanford, shooting guard.
Yep.
Like Haley, Haley can fit right through there.
Look,
Haley can fit right in there because they lost the shooting guard. Right, so might as well. She's going to the Dreams. In the seventh pick, Grace Berger, who actually I think has some local ties from this area. She actually in Indiana. She's going to the Fever, so she basically gets to stay, in that state. Latissa Emmer, 6'4", I think power forward from South Carolina, and actually I don't even think she started, bro. I don't even think she started. Like you know what I'm saying? And went top 10, did her thing, and she's actually going to, who is that? What team is that? I can't even see. I don't know what team that is.
Liberty.
Okay.
Liberty.
Cool. Number 9, you got Jordan Horston from Tennessee. She is going, where's
Seattle.
she going? Seattle. Storm. Okay. Seattle do need a lot of people. Zion Cook, South Carolina. South Carolina had 3 in the top 10. Woo-wee, where's she going? Sparks. She's going to Sparks. Get to go to L.A. Do your thing.
Yep.
Abby Myers from Maryland. It's like Bump said, they had 2 that got drafted. Where's Abby going? Is that the Wings?
That's the Wings.
Okay. And then last but not least in the first round, Maya Hirsch from France, 6'5". Where's she going, Mark?
I believe that's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
If I'm not mistaken.
All right.
I'm going to get these. Yeah, Minnesota. Yep.
Okay, cool. So congratulations to all the ladies. And actually they got second and third round going. But we're going to go ahead and dip on out because we got stuff we got to do. We really appreciate everybody for joining. And congratulations to all our 502 members, the Mark and Will Show edition.
Absolutely.
You know how we do. God bless. We holler at y'all. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Be good.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.